Hello?
Betty? This is Norm. I'm at the hospital.
What is it?
It's good news. Hold on. Betty?
Are you all right? Is anything the matter?
A little while ago, I got some feeling in my hand.
That's wonderful.
Well, it's only in one hand, but Dr. Miles says that it's the beginning.
Oh, Rod. I'll be right there.
Good morning, Stephen. Oh, don't look so cross. Your secretary isn't there. You should have been in church today. Congratulations are in order.
Well, I usually go to the office for a couple of hours on Sunday to clean up my desk. It's a good time. There's no phone calls, no interruptions, most of the time.
I addressed the congregation this morning.
Tom wasn't at the services?
He's still out chasing after Jill. I think I handled it beautifully. I stood before them, smiled sweetly, and managed to convey the impression that I was the brave wife protecting her home.
What'd you say about Tom?
Laryngitis. You think that sounded too phony? I thought you never got interruptions on a Sunday.
Stephen Cord. When? Which hand? Oh, all right, thank you. Thank you very much. It was a hospital. The feeling is returning to Rod's hand.
Triumphant moment.
I have prayed for this. I have really prayed for this. Not your husband's kind of prayer, but prayer. Oh, it could happen fast now. Yeah. The feeling could return very quickly.
Well, I'm pleased for Rodney and I'm pleased for you. But I feel the wind rushing out of my sails.
This is the first positive word we've had.
You want to stick away, you're all I have, Stephen.
You know, he can't even do that. Hold a pencil in his hands. And that seems kind of hard to believe. A grown man, an athlete. And he can't even do that. A simple thing like that. You put 3 fingers together and you hold a pencil in your hand.
If you're looking for the preacher, he went that away.
Is your brother home, Joe?
You know, when you play hide and seek, you play for real, don't you?
I want to see your brother.
You know that I got punched in the mouth because of you?
What are you talking about?
Did he find you?
Who?
Oh, come on. He was out of his mind looking for you.
Where's your brother?
Did you know that that warm, compassionate man of peace knocked me down a flight of stairs? And if I didn't think it was so funny, I would have wiped the floor up with him. I hope that he found you, because I'd hate to see what he does to me if he finds me again.
They told me at the hospital that your brother was home. Now, is he here or isn't he?
Where's Kelly? Where's the kid? Where's the baby?
Dr. Rossi!
Come
Dr.
on,
Rossi!
Listen, I want to know what's going on. I mean, if I find out you're doing anything wrong, the welfare's going to take the baby away. You know that, don't you?
Don't talk to me about welfare. I know all about it.
Jill.
I have to talk to you right away, Doctor.
Sure. What are you doing here?
I want to talk to you alone.
Look, don't expect me to duck out on this. If this involves my kid, I'm going to be part of it, whether you like it or not.
You're not going to be part of anything, Joe. Ever.
All right. Joe, listen. Do us a favor, will you?
You're going to talk about my kid?
Look, just leave, will you?
What, do you want me to go clam digging for 10 minutes?
Joe.
Well, look, why don't you just tell me to get lost?
All right, get lost. Joe, come on, sit down. Want some coffee?
Please.
Well, now, where's Kelly?
She's at the tavern with Ada.
Oh, Ada's taking care of her, huh?
Yes.
Well, then she's all right, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do next, Doctor. I just can't stay at that house anymore.
Yeah, I know.
The Reverend's not himself. He doesn't make sense. He found me last night, and he frightened me. He said things that... I need your help.
Jill, I'll do what I can.
I gotta find a place somewhere, anywhere. I'll lose custody, and I thought you might be able to know of a family where they want an arrangement like at the Winter House.
Well, I don't know offhand.
I gotta stay one step ahead of child welfare. They wouldn't approve of the back room of Ada's Tavern, and I gotta get out of there fast.
Well, it may take some time, maybe even weeks. You know, the child welfare, they have to know every move you make. You know that.
Is there anything you can do about it? Talk to them. Tell them I'll work things out.
Well, who's on your case?
Case. You sound just like them. It's Mrs. Thomas.
What she'll have to know. She'll have to know the reason you left Mr. Winter's house.
And what am I supposed to tell her?
Well, tell her the truth.
Yeah, and goodbye, Kelly.
No, not necessarily. You know the way they are, though. They'll find out sooner or later.
Well, she won't find out from me. I'm not going to talk about Mr. Winter.
You'll have to, Jill.
No, I don't. It'll go in a report.
Well, it's a private report.
Sure.
Jill, listen to me. The child welfare, they're going to have to understand that you were there under extenuating circumstances, you know? I mean, you didn't do anything. You didn't turn Reverend Winter on or anything. You were just caught up in a situation.
Mr. Winter's whole life...
Look, do you feel that by not telling this, what's her name, Mrs. Thomas, you'll be protecting Reverend Winter?
Look, I owe him that.
Owe him? Jill, Tom Winter's a friend of mine. Now, you don't owe him anything, considering the circumstances. I mean, don't you think you owe your child the right to come back and live with her mother again? Don't you? All right, then. Are you going to call the child welfare or am I?
Time's up.
I wish you two would just grow up.
Oh, then we wouldn't be ourselves, would we?
What do you mean?
Get together, try and make some arrangement.
What kind of an arrangement?
Well, the only one. A legal one.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about, a marriage license?
Joe, look, I'm just trying to talk some sense into you two. Why do you have to be so selfish? I mean, get together, see if there isn't some way you two can make an arrangement to... Look, it'd be best for you as well as for the baby.
I'd do anything for Kelly. Anything. Except that.
You think I want to be tied up to someone who hates me? I mean, we don't see eye to eye on anything. Kelly. I can't even stand the name she gave her.
Dr. Rossi, I know you mean well, but...
It's worth trying, isn't it?
No.
For the sake of the baby.
Thanks for your help.
She's impossible. Really impossible.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
You didn't get home until 3 o'clock this morning. But if I come in 15 minutes past my curfew, I get the 3rd degree. Tell me what happened last night. I've always told you the truth. I've never lied to you about my drinking.
I may be the oldest man in this town with partial feeling in my left hand and zero feeling in the rest of my body.